Hey y'all, welcome to this week's What's for Dinner. I'm going to be sharing with y'all 3 meals that we're having. No, be loud, I'm trying to do an intro.
Okay, Mom.
I can't do it with you there. You embarrass me. You're embarrassing me. Hey y'all, welcome to this week's What's for Dinner. I'm going to be sharing with y'all 3 meals that we are having or that we had this past week. In case you're new to my channel, I do What's for Dinner videos every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if y'all like What's for Dinner videos and recipes and food content, hit that subscribe button down below. Give me a like if you like this video and turn on the bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay y'all, welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. We're going to be making a creamy ground beef pasta. So I have about half of an onion that I diced up and then 1 pound of ground beef. We're going to season this up with a half a teaspoon of pepper and a half a teaspoon of salt. And then also 1 teaspoon of garlic salt. And so we are going to brown this up. And then in the meantime, I'm going to boil some water to make some pasta. Okay, y'all, now my water is boiling. So I'm going to put a little salt in here. And it called for 8 ounces of rotini pasta, but I believe this is the ziti. I'm actually using like 2 cups, which would be 16 ounces, because I felt like 8 ounces wouldn't be enough for us. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started over here, let those cook. And then I'm going to move y'all back down here, and we're fixing to start adding in, because I've gotten most of the grease out of here, and we're going to start adding in the rest of our ingredients. So we're going to go ahead and put our seasoning on, and we need a half a teaspoon of ground cumin, which I'm going to put in there. And then it says 3/4 of a teaspoon of crushed red peppers. So I'm using a half of a teaspoon, so I'll just do a half and then guesstimate the other for the quarter. Sorry, I can't speak. I can't hardly get this open. There we go. So a half, and then that's about a quarter. Okay. Mix this all up. Now we're going to go ahead and add in our beef broth. It called for 1 cup of beef broth, and I heated up a cup of water and I added in 1 beef bouillon. And then it calls for 2 cans of cream and mushroom soup. So we're going to start adding that in. And I like to get all of the soup out, you know. No soup left behind. That was kind of corny, right? Courtney's looking at me like, what? Well, I mean, you know, I try to get all of the stuff out, you know, use it all. Yeah, no friends left behind.
Ew!
What?
Looks so weird.
No, it looks just fine. Let's get this all mixed in. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up to a boil, and then I'm going to cover it and let it simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. And then in the meantime, you know, like I said, we'll have our noodles cooking. So, and we're also going to add some cheese to this. So this is going to be pretty easy. I just kind of found this recipe at the last minute because we've been running around doing some things, buying some Valentine's gifts for my kids. My daughter wanted to buy for a few of her friends and some birthday gifts, and Adrian had to get a haircut. So it's 6:30, and normally by now supper is ready. So, but I will get it together. So anyway, so I'm going to get this up to a boil, turn it down, cover it, let it cook for about 20 minutes. And in the meantime, our noodles will be cooking, and then I will come back when we mix it all together. Now we're going to add in 2 cups of cheese, which will be this whole entire bag. So Adrian, how do you like the food?
Good.
Good? Good deal. Okay, let's see what my honey says.
I got a haircut.
One thumb, so it's okay? It's good? Oh yeah, show us your hair. Put your hair down. Ooh, look at that. They have the dance tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going, but as a friend to be.
With a
I
friend?
don't know. Yeah, just to hang out with friends.
Oh, okay. All right, Bryce. Do you like it? Good.
Well, she would have made like toast or something though.
I know. I was in a hurry, like I said earlier, y'all. I was trying to throw this together and get it done. I should have made some bread.
Toast?
Toes.
Toast. Courtney, you should have made toast or bread.
I thought he said toes.
Okay, what do you think of it?
It's good. It has a little bit of spice, but it's good.
Yeah.
I like it with these chips.
Yeah, we're eating it with some of these Dorito twisted lime. But anyways, yep, that's
Did you get
tonight's. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's What's for Dinner. We're going to be making enchiladas. So I have a pound of ground beef, and then I have, it's a little over half of an onion that I diced up. We're also going to add in a few seasonings. We're going to add in a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a quarter teaspoon of pepper. And I'll probably add, I may add some more seasoning in just a little bit, but this is what I always start out with on this particular recipe. I found it a long time ago. I believe it came from a Mennonite church cookbook that I got from my mother-in-law, but I don't remember for sure. I just know that I like this recipe, and so I wrote it down in my little binder where I write all of my favorites. And so this particular enchilada recipe I have shared on my channel before, but it's been a while ago, so a lot of people may not have seen it. So it's very simple, but it's really good. So I have my oven also preheated to 350, and I am going to open up a can of cream of mushroom soup and a can of enchilada sauce, red enchilada sauce, and we're going to heat it up in a saucepan. So I'm going to get that just a second. Okay, y'all, so here is the pan here with 1 can of just red enchilada sauce and 1 can of cream of chicken. I don't know if I said mushroom a while ago, but if I did, I didn't mean mushroom. It's a cream of chicken, and I'm just going to heat this up slowly. I have it just set on low, and we'll just be letting this warm up while our meat is cooking. Y'all, I'm also going to add in a little bit more seasoning. I bought this salt-free dash seasoning. It's Southwest Chipotle, and I'm going to put about a half a teaspoon of that into the meat and see if how that tastes with it. Ooh, it smells good, because our meat is almost done, and we're still warming up that sauce. And I'm also going to make a can of just refried beans, and then we're going to make some of this Spanish rice just in the package. We're going to make some of that also. This is almost done. Okay, y'all, I have a 9 by 13 inch pan. I went ahead and sprayed it with some cooking spray. I warmed up some corn tortillas. And the way I did it this time was I took 6 tortillas at a time. I wrapped them with a couple of damp paper towels, put them in the microwave for a minute, and then I got one of these little tortilla warmer things. Finally, we went to a Mexican grocery store and I got one of these. I've been wanting one for a while. So these are pretty hot. So we're gonna start out putting, and the way I like to do it is I just put it inside of here so I don't have to burn my hands. I'm gonna put about a spoon or so of the meat in the inside of it, and we're gonna just roll it up like so. And right now I've got 12 that I heated up, and we will see if I have room for more, and if I have enough meat, then we will heat up some more. But to start with, I figured this would be good, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, y'all, we got the tortillas rolled up. Actually warmed up one more. Now this is very hot. I had it over there heating up. I wasn't really paying attention. It had started boiling. So now we're gonna just pour this sauce over the enchiladas. Just wanna make sure that they're all covered up real good. I don't want to scrape the bottom because just in case it burnt a little. Okay, now we're going to add our cheese. And I'm just using just some mild cheddar cheese. You can use whatever kind of cheese you like. That's just what I have. We're going to cover these up really good. And I just went ahead and used the whole bag. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place these in the oven that I had preheated to 350, and we're just going to let it cook for about 15 to 20 minutes, mainly until the cheese is good and bubbly, and then they'll be ready. Okay, y'all, got it done. I also heated up a can of refried beans, like I said, and we have the rice done. So we're about to sit down, and we'll let you know what we think.
Look at my mom's beautiful phone case.
Oh, I got a new phone case, and Courtney's loving it.
Look at the side. It's so pretty.
Aw. Courtney, how is supper tonight?
Very good. I've got two. It's my second enchilada.
Yep. She just doesn't like rice, so she didn't get rice.
That kind of rice. I normally like rice, but not that kind of rice.
She's not into Spanish rice. Okay. Adrian, how was it? You went back for more. Like it?
Good.
I do too. I'm finishing up. So this is an easy enchilada recipe, and it's very good. Hey y'all, tonight I'm just gonna fry up some chicken breasts. I'm just kind of making my own thing up. I've got some Italian style breadcrumbs, and I'm just gonna kind of, no particular amount, I'm just gonna put some in here. I'm also gonna throw in some of my 21 seasoning salute, the Trader Joe brand. Just throw a little bit of that in there. And kind of stir that up a little bit. And I'm gonna fry these in my cast iron skillet, which I'm gonna go ahead and put some oil in there and start warming it up. And I have a couple of eggs. I have 2 eggs right here that I just beat up. And then I have some chicken breasts that I just kind of halved. And some of them, they look kind of like chicken tenders. They just, they're not any particular way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of salt and pepper them. I almost didn't make supper because I wasn't feeling real good today. But then I remembered I had this chicken. I was planning on frying it up. The kids are gonna come home hungry, and so I'm gonna go ahead and make food. Sometimes as moms, even though we don't want to, it's like, no, you need to. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start out just dipping it into the egg. Then we'll dip it into our breadcrumbs. They're good and coated. And then I'm just gonna set it over here on this plate, and I'll just continue on with the rest. Okay, y'all, now I'm putting the chicken into my cast iron skillet. I've had this oil heating up over probably like medium to medium high. I couldn't fit all the chicken in here, so I'm having to do it in batches, but that is what I'm gonna do now. Okay, now we're gonna start flipping over the chicken, and it seems like the pieces over on the side were not cooking nearly as fast as the ones in the middle. I guess it got hotter over there, but yep, that's what we're doing now. Okay, now we've got that first batch of chicken done, so we're gonna go ahead and start adding in the second batch, and we'll get that all finished up, and then it'll be almost time to eat. We are making some mashed potatoes, gravy, and some mac and cheese. So this is going to be an easy supper for tonight. Okay, y'all, I am finally finishing these up. Some of these got a little bit darker. It's like they cook faster over here. So these are going to be pretty crisp. But I'm making some instant potatoes and gravy. along with macaroni and cheese. Because the kids had said I haven't made macaroni and cheese in a while. Which is true. So, I'm going to continue cooking. Start with you, Bryce. How do you like the food tonight?
It's really good.
Thank you. Adrian, you are tearing it up. It must be good, baby. Is it?
I wanted to wipe my mouth and I went like this and there was a piece of something in there. Part of the potato skill. I went like that and went right in my nose. But it's really good.
Good. And Courtney's done. How was it?
I ate the whole thing and potatoes. It was all pretty good. And now I'm eating all that.
I went to the grocery store and I got some Rice Krispie treats, so she's excited. She has to have dessert. And Bryce just got some he got some AirPod Pros. So he was trying those out. They just came in the mail today. He was excited. So anyways, y'all, I just threw this together and it was actually really, really good. And I have leftovers. I thought I wasn't going to have enough and I started cutting it up and boom, there's a
You're
lot.
not going to have leftovers when I'm done.
I don't think you'll eat that
You
much.
didn't need that much.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.